Welcome to our channel.
China has become the world's largest auto exporter.
Chinese automakers are going to come here eventually, and they're going to do it regardless of if there's a tariff or not.
$9,200 equivalent US dollars.
China isn't just a player in the global automotive market. It's a powerhouse. With the capability to manufacture half of the world's cars, China is eyeing the United States as a key market for its electric vehicles, which is the second largest car market on the planet. As of May 2024, President Biden's administration imposed hefty tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. These tariffs have effectively doubled the price of importing an EV from China into the United States. The move reflects deep concern within the American automotive industry and seen as a strategic attempt to protect American manufacturers and ensure fair competition. American automakers welcomed the decision by the Biden administration on Tuesday to impose a 100% tariff on electric vehicles from China, saying those vehicles would undercut billions of dollars of investment in electric vehicle and battery factories in the United States. But here's the big question. Will these tariffs be enough to halt the rise of Chinese EVs in the US market? Tell us your thoughts too about this move. Senator Gary Peters, a Michigan Democrat, said in a statement, "It will help level the playing field, keep our auto industry competitive, and support good-paying union jobs here at home."
There's never been a bigger effort by China to de-China-ize its supply chain than right now.
Some industry insiders believe that these tariffs might not be as effective as they seem.
Because there's so much capacity at home and the market at home has a price war, the Chinese automakers themselves are super motivated to get out and push their products into Europe, the United States.
John Bozzella, the president of the Alliance for Automotive Innovation, says they have got a major EV overcapacity problem. They're building too many EVs, too many heavily subsidized EVs for the domestic market, and have no choice but to look abroad to offload those vehicles at budget prices. Back in the past, Chinese auto manufacturer Geely buys Volvo from Ford Motors for $1.8 billion. The many Chinese government-owned companies receives generous subsidies. Chinese automaker BYD received $3.7 billion subsidies between 2018 and 2022. 15 years ago, the Chinese cars were not competitive. They had many quality issues, but over the years, the Chinese companies have also built many strong products. Xiaomi cars are also very cool and have good performance. More than 100 Chinese companies are working in the United States. Chinese have been very successful in developing new business models, including software and services and controls 80% of the EV battery supply chain. Many recent entrants have contributed in their automobile industry and creating a good competition for many American companies, even Tesla. China has the capacity to make half the world's cars, 40 million of the world's 80 million. This is approximately the 4 times as the United States makes. Annual demand of the country's China is 25 million units, and the export capacity is 15 million units, almost near to 17 million that the United States makes. Right now, we've seen some Chinese-owned brands like Volvo, Polestar, and Lotus making waves, but no major Chinese brands have yet set foot in the US. Polestar sold just 2,200 vehicles in the United States. Later this year, however, it is scheduled to start producing a new model, the Polestar 3, at a South Carolina plant operated by Volvo Cars, which Geely owns. China controls a significant portion of the supply chain for electric vehicles. This includes rare earth metals, crucial for battery production, and key components in the EVs. By controlling these resources, China has a strategic advantage that goes beyond just manufacturing cars. Before moving further, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, kindly subscribe it now. Xi Jinping and the Chinese government have been aggressively pursuing a strategy to dominate global EV production. This isn't just about building cars, it's about having a chokehold on the materials and technology that make those cars possible. This geopolitical leverage could be a game changer, especially in times of international conflict. Another factor to consider is innovation and market readiness. Chinese automakers are investing heavily in research and development, pushing the boundaries of EV technology. They are also known for rapidly scaling their production capabilities, which means they can potentially respond quickly to market demands and challenges. Amperex Technology Company Limited, or CATL, the Chinese manufacturer that is the world's largest producer of electric car batteries, said last month that it had developed a battery that could charge up enough in 10 minutes to allow a car to travel about 370 miles. A major leap compared with the batteries used by established Western and Asian automakers, including Tesla.
Once we get into a tariff tit for tat, what will happen is prices on American consumers will go up, the cost of automotive production in the United States will go up, and also will invite retaliation from our trading partners. I'm concerned that we've gotten to the place I feared we'd be.
The global market for EVs is expanding. Countries around the world are setting ambitious targets for reducing carbon emissions, and electric vehicles are a crucial part of that equation. Chinese manufacturers are not just looking at the US. They're targeting markets in Europe, Asia, and beyond. Chinese automakers like BYD, Geely, and Seai have been increasing car exports to Europe, Latin America, and various Asian countries. The broader trend towards electrification means that even if tariffs slow down their entry into the US, they could find opportunities elsewhere. Bill Russo, founder and CEO of Automobility, says, "Allow some of the benefits of globalization, upscale product configuration, and technologies to flow back to the Western world. It's not going to help the industry, it will weaken the industry."
By the way, we imported about 58,000. We're enjoying an automotive trade surplus with China, and that's really what's at stake. So you've got Daimler that's exporting, and BMW, and General Motors, and Tesla, and many companies that are enjoying the opportunity to build cars and trucks here in the United States and export them to China.
Many consumers are looking for affordable, high-quality electric vehicles with advanced features. If Chinese automakers can deliver on these fronts, they could still attract customers despite higher prices due to tariffs.
The problem isn't that we have to keep them out. The problem is we should let them in to give ourselves the benefits of the DNA that they've been able to create.
Tariffs may create some obstacles for Chinese EVs entering the US market. They're not likely to be a silver bullet. China's strong position in the EV supply chain, rapid innovation, and the growing global demand for electric vehicles all suggest that Chinese automakers are poised to make a significant impact on the EV market, regardless of tariffs. The automotive landscape is evolving rapidly, and the race to dominate the EV sector is far from over. What do you think? Will Chinese EVs eventually dominate the market? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on the latest in automotive trends.